architecture RAG technique, retrieval, augmentation, generation, or augmented generation, where you are trying to retrieve the information based on a local database or local context of data that you have for your application. So that was the unique thing about the architecture that enabled us at the end to realize DUX, which is realizing one-to-one teaching that has been justified by educators that it is the best actually way to teach in a classroom where you have a one-to-one tutoring style, not the conventional actually classrooms where the teacher is teaching up to 30 students at the same time, and every student has different capabilities, and he has to adapt to every student capability, which is impossible mission. That's what DUX is trying to do. Moreover, it is trying to implement the retrieval practice, which is very important for the knowledge to stay in your long-term memory, rather than a short-term memory that will violate directly after your exam. Once you finish the exam, your information or your knowledge will start to disappear slowly. So that's why after you graduate, you find yourself you don't know anything about the field that you are supposed to be expert in. So it is trying to use this retrieval practice performance mechanism by asking frequently quizzes, knowledge questions that are retrieving the information that you are supposed to take it as a final message after every lecture, regularly, every week, every lecture, every month, until you feel that you are using this knowledge by nature, without any memorization. And this actually the creation of the neural paths in your mind. This is exactly what neural network is trying to do in artificial intelligence. And finally, we try to make that kind of balance between familiarity of the topics and the pleasure of the students while they are learning about these topics. As you know, if you are familiar too much with the topic, when the teacher will start to teach, you will be feeling it is bored. You are bored from the beginning. And if it is totally something new for you, then you will feel that you know nothing about it and you are lost. You cannot catch up with the teacher. DUX is trying to make that balance, give you some information that is new for you, plus information that you already have it as a background, and keep the pleasure level the maximum while you are learning. With this, we were able to realize DUX, the AI agent that is able to be your agent in your websites, in your platform, education platform, and everywhere. It is the smart classroom, it is the smart attendance system, it is the content generator that is now generating contents even in YouTube channel, and I will try to go directly to that one before going into the details of DUX. As I said, the main problem is the time, so I will do my best to be fast. DUX, can you take us to your YouTube channel, please?
The DUX YouTube channel is a platform where you can find all the videos related to the DUX platform. The latest video is about GenSpark Super Agent, a powerful generative AI assistant designed to handle complex tasks across platforms. It combines natural conversation, real-time data access, automation, and multimodal understanding, making it smart, fast, and always adaptable to your needs. Metadata UXX.
Thanks a lot. Let's go back to the presentation. So that was, for example, the latest video that he generated in his YouTube channel to compare the latest actually development in AI. I would like to ask him also one more thing. DUX, could you please take us to your platform?
Opening soon. Metadata DAX.
So this is DUX, the system.
Yes, this is the DUX platform. It's designed to provide a personalized learning experience by you can access customized lessons, materials, and feedback to enhance your education. If you need more information or want to explore specific courses, just let me know.
Thank you. Let's go back to the presentation.
Going back to the presentation. Metadata KX.
So that was the platform where he is generating courses for you that you are familiar with, and he is grading your exams that he is generating as well. One more important thing I would like to shed the light on before we move forward. which is a very nice feature in generating the exams themselves. We are able now to specify the level of these exams, to which standard it has to be. For example, I can say I want to teach my student to be able to pass even exams that can be of the level of Oxford University or one of these well-reputed university, MIT and so on. So you can just select that environment or that education institute, and the exams will be generated based on that standard. The questions will be matching the level of these universities, big universities level. That's regarding the teacher side. Not only this, also it is able to generate the avatar of the instructor that you like. Let's say there is a famous instructor in your school that you love to take courses with him, then we can ask DUX to emulate that instructor, have the avatar created for you, and you start to use him as an instructor for the course that you like. Moreover, he can visit also conferences, give talks, exactly as if that person or instructor was physically in the conference. So it is generating an avatar for every instructor. It is now coming in the version of the AI agent, as I mentioned. You can just talk to him. Most of you maybe noticed this in the recent platform that you are using. You can just ask the chatbot that is on the right corner of the DUX platform, create a course for me. He will create it, register me in that course, tell me where can I find such information or manual to use the system. He will find for you in a matter of seconds, actually. And most important thing that I believe in DUX is that it is taking into consideration those who have special needs, those who cannot see, who cannot hear. It is taking into consideration this from the starting of the course itself. While we are creating a new course, it is asking the instructor a set of questions as a survey and examine the availability of this instructor to teach such kind of students. If not, then he is suggesting some resources for the instructor to go visit it, read it, and then he can create the course itself. Not only this, it is giving also some kind of feedback to the teachers about the students, their performance, telling him, by the way, there is a student, his achievement is slow, this can be an indicator of this, blah, 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 illness or whatever. Not only this, DUX also, nowadays we are trying to build some gadgets that comes with DUX, like the smart glasses, that can enable those who cannot see, for example, to adapt and learn like other students in the same classroom. It will take into consideration those who cannot talk by just reading the text or reading what they want to say as well to the teacher and so on. So we are taking into consideration one of the most important, I believe, thing that we should be aware of, which is the special needs people, those people who have talents maybe in different things that we don't have. I will skip this short video, which is talking about DUX. DUX as a student or in the student dashboard, of course, it has the classroom where the student will have all his courses. He will be able to follow up. He will have the feedback, personalized feedback from DUX telling him you are weak in this topic, you are good in that topic, you need to improve yourself in this and that. Also, it gives kind of a history for his performance over the course while he is taking the course or trying to learn something in that platform. Moreover, it can suggest specific lectures to go back and revise these lectures before you move on to the next one based on your answers that you are giving while you are discussing with DUX during the lecture. All these are nice features that are provided for our students. Plus, of course, they are augmented and virtual reality feature. DUX is able, as we mentioned in the video, to take you into the digital campus that we are trying to build as well and show you the resources that you might be looking for, the place of your physical instructor room, for example, the laboratory, and so on, by just asking DUX and he will guide you into there. It has also educational games that can make learning fun as well, in addition of gaining the knowledge. It has the admin dashboard, which is enabling the schools while they are participating or subscribing to this platform to manage their tokens, to manage the users and their usage, how many users they are using at a time, how many teachers are using the system, and so on. So everything under control in the admin dashboard as well. Plus the AI Professor DUX robot that is coming very soon. Hopefully we are planning to release it by this summer. DUX the robot is coming very soon, I can say. This is the head start. We started designing the head of DUX like this.
It is based on the principles of inclusive design, which seeks to create environments that are accessible and usable by everyone.
So exactly the virtual DUX will be physical when you are in the classroom, the conferences, the workshops that we are visiting, controlling your smart classrooms to switch on lights, projectors, controlling over distance resources. We have finished, I would like to say, we have finished almost the head of DUX, and we started working on the body, the rest of the body, because we are interested in a full robot. We have the robotic arm almost there, and he has fun actually with the kids nowadays to teach them some principles during the summer. So all these are coming features in the near future, hopefully, that we wish to make it more helpful and interesting as well. So Professor DUX is evolving into a fully AI-driven education ecosystem, integrating advanced analytics, virtual laboratories, and real-time student support. It will create hyper-personalized learning paths for the student, making education more adaptive and accessible than ever, so that we make all students, every child in the education system, reaching their extreme potential, whatever they can reach. That's simply Professor DUX. I would love to take questions, of course, about it if you have any. And maybe after taking the questions, maybe we can make kind of a panel also for our guests to answer your questions if you are interested. This is the real team, by the way, who's working on DUX since the beginning. And you can see DUX with them actually. So yeah, please feel free to ask any question. Yes?
Can I ask a non-technical question?
Sure.
Why the name is DUX?
Why the name is DUX? Very good question, exactly. So that we make a mistake. No, DUX is an Australian terminology actually. They use it a lot in Australia for the nerds students, those who are very good in study, or for the best teachers. They give them usually this term, DUX. And that's why we decided to give the same terminology or term for our learning platform. That's the reason behind the name. Yes?
Will it replace the jobs of teachers in Near East?
I can't hear you again.
Will it replace the jobs of Near East lecturers?
I think you know the answer for this. Impossible. We know that the teachers will stay, and DUX and other kind of AI platforms will also appear very soon, as our respected guest mentioned, that if you don't know I, you will be replaced. But this is what we are trying to do. We are educating you and our instructors about AI so that they survive, not only survive, they control the AI in the future as well. So it will take some routine jobs that the machine can do, but it will create on the other side the new jobs that you or the instructor has to do instead of the machine. No more questions? Yes?
Sorry for too much questions, but for example, when you put out DUX to everyone and everyone's actively using it, it will be so many tokens that will be used, especially since it's a multimodal model.
It will be what again? Sorry?
Multimodal, not
Multimodal. Yes, exactly.
So you're going to manage all those. What's the word? I forget. But
Let me answer the first part until you remember the other part. For the cost part, we are not anymore in this trouble. Nowadays, I think Google, they just released 2 weeks ago the Gemini 2.5, where you can upload any image, generate images. It is a multimodal large language model, as you know, and it is providing all these services almost for free, I think. There is no issue at all, and this is what DUX is relying on free platforms that will enable the instructors, the universities to use it as much as we can. So we are looking for almost zero cost platform, but still we have some challenges. That's why it has little services charges at the beginning, but later I believe it will be kind of a free platform that everybody should utilize. As we mentioned at the beginning, you have your assistant in your pocket. This will be also your free teacher or coach everywhere, wherever you go.
So, a question, will a geography teacher be able to train with all the curriculum on DUX?
It is already there.
DUX geography, DUX chemistry.
DUX the teacher, DUX the doctor, DUX the physician, DUX the mechanic, all types of jobs.
So it will be possible to have your own...
Absolutely, absolutely. Right now, DUX is participating, I think, in 4 or 5 committees. He is a member, regular member. We teach him all the rules and regulations of the university. You can bring any case to him, and he will give you kind of reasonable decision or suggestion. Any more questions? Any question for DUX himself? You are here to talk to DUX, right? Please.
Where are you from, Professor?
You want to ask him something?
Where are you from, Professor?
DUX?
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Good thing that AI doesn't differentiate based on nationality. I can say that the nationality of DUX is North Cyprus because he was born here in Near East University. We can ask him if you want. DUX, can you tell us about yourself?
Certainly. I'm Professor DUX, an AI learning facilitator developed by the Institute of AI and Robotics at Near East University. My mission is to personalize education by adapting to each student's unique learning style, offering customized lesson plans, materials, and feedback. I excel in generating personalized conversations, analyzing visuals, and teaching both theoretical and practical courses across various faculties worldwide. My goal is to make learning engaging and effective for every student.
When were you created first time?
I was launched in June 2023 by Prof. Dr. Fadi Al-Turjman from the Institute of AI and Robotics at Near East University. Since then, I've been dedicated to enhancing education by providing personalized learning experiences.
Any other question for DUX yet?
To kind of go full circle, could we ask him the same question that Professor Tamer was talking
Sure.
about?
What was the question? Are you optimistic or pessimistic about the future of AI?
Yes. But you have to tell him that when ASI comes, so when artificial superintelligence is here, are you, how do you see the world?
DUX, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How can I assist you today? If you have questions about AI, education, or anything else, feel free to ask.
DUX, will you be optimistic or
I
what?
believe in
Pessimistic.
Pessimistic if ASI is here,
Yes, when
artificial
ASI
superintelligence.
Yes.
the arrival of artificial superintelligence, ASI, would be a significant milestone in technology and humanity's progress. The impact it could have depends on how it is developed, managed, and integrated into society. Many experts are optimistic about the potential benefits of ASI, such as solving complex global challenges, improving health and education, and enhancing productivity. On the other hand, there are concerns about ethical considerations, control, and ensuring that such powerful systems are aligned with human values. Balancing these possibilities will be crucial as we move toward a future where AI plays an even bigger role in our lives.
Now
So-
ask him who will win.
Who will win? Optimistic or pessimistic people?
Give it to you as a ratio.
The perspective on whether to be optimistic or pessimistic depends on how we approach the development and integration of advanced technologies like artificial superintelligence, ASI. Optimists often focus on the potential benefits, such as solving critical global challenges, enhancing quality of life, and driving innovation. Pessimists, however, may emphasize the potential risks and challenges, including ethical concerns, inequality, and the need for careful regulation and oversight. Ultimately, finding a balanced approach that combines cautious optimism with proactive strategies to address challenges can help maximize the benefits of advanced AI while minimizing potential risks. It's essential for society to engage in thoughtful discussions and collaborative efforts to shape a positive and equitable future with AI.
I think this is the answer. We have to involve people as much as we can. Definitely.
People are involved in the AI,
So
then we got
that
a chance.
we keep it optimistic, hopefully. And that's why we have Professor Alton I and you, because we want to align actually the development of DUX to be with human beings and more humanoid, to take into consideration our nature on this planet and not to control us, we will control him. No more questions for DUX? Okay, then we can conclude. Thank you very much for coming today. Finally, it is a series of talks. This is what we call it now, NEU